Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Oh, sorry, I've that message from I was like following Alex's message right before. I was just supposed to like BIPC. I fucking love BIPC. Give me some BIPC. I feel like BIPC is like the BITM's forgotten child. Where like you know that meme of like it's like the daughter who's drowning and the dad's trying to save her, but then there's like the fucking skeleton like at the bottom of the swimming pool. I feel like BIPC is BITM's version of that skeleton at the bottom of the swimming pool. But poles, hilarious, fucking brilliant. BAPC is fucking good. I only played one. I got to play the encore one, and that was it. It was my second comp ever or something. I lost to like I don't know, Chris. I think I lost to actually. Beat Shawnee Wolf. Yeah, I think I had a match with Wizzy, Shawnee Wolf, and me. Brilliant. Yeah, I don't know. BIPC would be sick. Yeah, you might be noticing something slightly different in that this title screen is no longer saying Emerald Kaizo. It now says Emerald again. So what this means is I'm now playing on the old patch again. What that means is we have IV screens. This is one of the big quality of life improvements. We have IV screens. We have stuff like infinite repel. We have portable PC, and maybe a couple of other quality of life things that aren't on the latest patch. But what does that actually mean for everything else? What it means is that we don't have any of the changes that were made to the latest patch. Most of that only affects the Norman fight and the Elite Four. So for the most part, like it's going to have zero effect on gameplay. The only effect it has on gameplay outside of the Norman fight and the Elite Four is that Pursuit in the newer patch has got a higher base power. Pursuit is 50 base power in the new patch, and it's 40 base power in the old patch. And there's a few trainers here and there which have Pursuit. So there's actually not one for ages. We've gotten through all of the early game Pursuit. The next Pursuit is basically Flannery. So we have a while, we don't need to worry about it. But it is something you need to sort of consider, is that like when we get to Expert Keegan, who has Pursuit on his team, I should probably play that on the new patch, because it would technically not be particularly valid. Especially if I get pursuited, right? It does affect things, but it's so nice to have these the IV screens in particular. Like, oh, this is a massive quality of life improvement, especially because I get to marvel. I get to marvel at some of my nice IVs, like my 31 attack Naughty Hitmonlee, and my plus attack Donphan, and my crazy Carvanha. Yeah. Bruce, you know as well as I do that the fucking map request was 60 to 70 seconds. And I literally sent it to them and I was like, I know it's less than 60 seconds, but I think it's hard enough as it is. Like, don't go making me make it any longer. Yeah, the map, I think in an ideal world, I probably would have ended the map after the plastic. But we do not live in an ideal world, and I had to make it longer, and maybe the sections that ended at the end aren't the best sections I've ever mapped, but yeah. Just kind of happens with longer maps. The longer the map, the more chance there is for me to map something which fucking sucks. My apologies in advance. I think one of the last minute changes I made to the rally was a big improvement. Like I blocked off more, so I added more concrete blocks and a pole. This was a change suggested by Tsunami, and I think it made a big difference. It made a huge difference. It's a lot more playable in my opinion. It's now the entrance to it, which is a bit more tricky, as opposed to the exit. Because it is a bit narrow, that like where you grab the reactor and go onto the penalty grass, that's quite narrow there. And that was pointed out to me by Key, but I was like, I don't have a way to fix that, so you just got to deal with it. Anyway, we have the grunt back-to-back to begin with, which means we just spam Gyarados at it for the most part. We need a counter for the Grimer, which is going to be my Donphan. We need a counter for the Vigoroth, which is going to be... I assume my Hitmontop, my Hitmonlee can beat it, right? It does indeed. And I need an answer for the Lombre, which is supposedly any grass type, so Breloom should do it. And then I need an answer for the Wailmer, which is also probably Breloom. Me baby. And then just bring a XP dump. Oh, I have space for another Pokemon. Very cool. What does this thing have, this Lombre? Leech Seed, Synthesis, Icy Wind, Mega Drain. BIPC2 is your first ever comp. love that. Yeah, no, BIPC, whatever BIPC the one with Encore was my first of, like second maybe? First solo comp it would have been. Combustion actually beats this Lombre pretty cleanly. So it's Cherry on you, Oran on you, and then Pecha on you, and then Leper on you. Set HP, 1-1. Surely this will be fine. Nothing bad will go wrong. Triple fighting type team. Alright, so 1 flail, 2 flail, 3 flail. Now it is the Grimer, which has Shadow Sneak. Go to Donphan, kill. This is the Vigoroth. Go Hitmonlee and kill. This is the Lombre. Go Chicken and kill. Eventually kill. Nice. And now we flail 5 times with Gyarados. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now Wailmer comes out, which has a Lax Incense, so we need to switch. We go Bloom. And just Mega Drain twice. Or Mega Drain into Mach Punch. Nice. What do you mean evolved? We ain't getting no evolved turtle around here. Now, you delay Squirtle. It's the reason why you use it as a XP dump, right? Is because you delay it. So that it gets something early for Blastoise. I think it's like Body Slam or something you get early, which is then improves your matchup against Red. It's super niche, but you don't actually use a Wartortle on this split anyway, so it doesn't make a fucking difference. Cool. So let's just get some mons together to do this quick split. Alright, Wailmer, Nidorino, Delcatty. Let's just lead Bloom. Text you. Okay, I am faster. I was worried for a second that I might not be. What is the stuff that you have? Thunder Wave, Attract, Protect, Headbutt. This is just gonna Headbutt then, right? Do we kill? I assume we do. Yeah. All day. I think I did see that someone got the AT, right? A few people did even. Yeah, Tsico, Marsley, Rostak all got the AT, but not by much. I do want to see how far they can push it. My map. It can definitely go further. I thought I would see more by now, but I don't know. I don't really have a good idea about how long I put into hunting the AT either, because I was mapping for so long. It was like a 3-week period, and I had to keep going back to it. Let's go get my Crawdon actually. Do they actually? Was it sus? Like, should I be booting them? Feels like a bot? Fair enough. Yeah, just let me know. I mean, I can always just boot them. I mean, it's not like they've interacted at all, so it doesn't fucking matter, does it? Ooh. Do I outspeed this Abra with my Crawdon? I actually don't. I need to know who I'm going to switch into then. What does this execute have? It's got stun spore. I've heard some really good things about that game. Yeah, I was considering buying it for my girlfriend for our anniversary, but she doesn't have a Switch. So I was like, seems a bit lame. Like I have games that like I've bought for her to play on my Switch 2 so that she can, and I lend my Switch 2 to her. Like it's basically like shared custody in my Switch. And I was considering getting it for her, but like, because I was like, she doesn't actually own the Switch, so it felt a bit naff. But like, I thought she'd fucking love it, because like she loves what are they called? Animal Crossing. She used to play Minecraft with her brother quite a lot, but she doesn't actually know Pokemon though. That's more of a me thing. This is a range, but it doesn't matter. There you go. So, what is the deal with repels in this? Is there an infinite repel? I didn't actually check what the repel situation is in this game. I think it might be that it asks you. It's like Gen 5 repels where like it asks you if you want to reset it, rather than like being like permanently on off. We have CRR time soon, yeah. But yeah, like it does look really sick for the kind of people who would like that kind of game, you know. I'm not the target audience, but like I think for people who are the target audience, it's probably a fucking awesome game. And it looks like they've put a lot of like effort into it. It's not like a super low effort like cash grabby type game. It looks pretty in depth. My Crawdon does outspeed this Chimicho. Let's get. Oh, I don't actually need Cherry Berry. Yeah, Hitmonlee. I need to remember Hitmonlee's got Limber. I never need to actually give it a Cherry Berry. You can just come in, yeah. Easy clap. Do I want high jump kick? I guess it's better than tackle. And jump kick as well. So Elekid, Lombre, Wigglytuff. Do I have an answer to the Wigglytuff in this party? Also, what is the Porter PC? Supposedly there's a Porter PC. What actually is the fucking command for it? That I do not know. That might need to be found out at some point, because I could have sworn there was a Porter PC in this version. This Wigglytuff. My Hitmonlee, does it safely? At 26? Not quite. My chicken does though. Let's go get my chicken. Okay, yeah, it's got like, it prompts you to turn it back on again. It's not in key items? No, it's not. Maybe it's because, oh, it's probably given to you at the start of the game. I might need to go into EK Hex and just add it to my key items at some point. That's probably it. It's probably given to you, like hacked in via a script, right? That would make sense. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, it could be that too. I think it's probably a script. I think it would probably be coded in to be given to you by your mum, is my guess. So I can just hack it in. It's no biggie. Annoying. Okay, no confusion. Alright. You talking about the Emerald Kaizo patch, or a different patch? Which one is it? We're doing chicken, so this should be Marshtomp, right? So we can go Donphan for the Plusle, Bates Ivysaur for Giga Drain. We'll pre-damage so that we're always in range of Giga Drain. So that's 73. Surely my Natu beats this, no? This thing's got, I've got Psychic. Does that really not kill? God damn. I guess I don't have very high special attack IV. Yeah, no, like the quality of life patch for EK is like specifically made for it. What exactly am I using to kill this Ivysaur then? Firo gets Aerial Ace at like 26, right? But that won't be enough? Nah. Like the thing about like Xatu is I'm probably just dead to Sludge Bomb crit. I can go up to 28, I guess. That's probably fine. I've not used him very much, so I'm sure it's fine. Xatu then baits Nidorino? Does that make sense? Oh, because of Shadow Ball. You just go Donphan again, right? Yeah. And then Space Marshtomp. for Water Pulse. Yeah, my Breloom should just beat that. Bates Pidgeotto, which is your Kabuto. Yep. And then the Quilava. I imagine like Gyarados into Dugong is probably pretty fine. Hello, hello. Quibs, hello, hello. Hendo, hello, hello. I see a Bandle. Alright then, alright then, alright then. Let's get him up. No! Let me play my game. There you go. Alright. What the fuck was even my plan at this point? I don't remember anymore. This, and this, right? Yeah, the NASCAR change. Yeah. What about it? Check it's still not... I mean, there's no brakes, so how would it not be NASCAR? It might change the line, though, but hopefully it would just make it better. Well, I assume like you did check the line, right? Because you built it yourself, right? So that is a bit of a yak moment though, there, Hendo. Like, what are you doing? No, based on vibes, brilliant. Okay, then I'll test it on Thursday when I go to build it. Louis, unironically, do you need me to remove that poll at the start? Or are you being were you being sarcastic the other day? No? Okay, cool. Brilliant. Fantastic. Classic. Okay. What does this Quilava have? Iron Tail, Quick Attack, Flame Wheel, Body Slam, so I do need Cherry Berries, is what you're saying. You also need a Cherry Berry Breloom. I'm gonna give an extra level to you as well. Import. You're at 28. Export, import. I'm gonna see my mama. Bro, it literally doesn't stick out of the block. I really don't know what you're fucking talking about. Also, you're going to set me off again. If it sticks out the block, the pole is still the apex. It doesn't change anything. You still are aiming towards the pole. It doesn't make a difference. Oh my god, I just got angry. Sorry, this is my emotions every single time SQLC tells me that my pole is in the wrong fucking place. I'm like... What do you mean it's in the wrong place? Like, the pole is the apex. I don't... Anyway. Have I got the right item on... Yeah, I do. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you're right. I sped through this last time, but this is banger music, to be fair. Alright, don't confuse. It would be mighty nice if you didn't confuse. Thank you. Gen 3 best music? It is close. There's a lot of good music and a lot of gens. Oh, I didn't check what I leveled up. Am I still always dead to Giga Drain? I am 74 min. I went to level 28 so that I am less likely to die. Oh, and also Psychic is just straight up a 93% range, so... Nice. This is the Nidorino for Shadow Ball. Just go hard into Donphan. It could be Sludge Bomb, which is why I went Petra, but it was super, super, super unlikely. It was like one overlapping damage roll. Dude, this thing does no damage. This is kind of why I don't tend to slow down through this fight, because it's not that hard. Especially the Marshtomp version. The Marshtomp one is just really not that hard. There's just not a lot going on in this fight. Alright, don't confuse. Nice. We two-shot with Mega Drain. Would you believe it? We do like 60%, I think. With a quad super effective move. How embarrassing. This thing has Attract, and I'm now slower than it, so... Okay. I'm Cherry. Bam, bam. I mean, like, Gen 4 has a couple of, like, bangers, right? Obviously, like, Cynthia's theme is, like, one of the most iconic themes in all of Pokemon, right? And for a good reason. Like, not only is it because the fight is pretty cool, but, like... Yeah, I think the music helped elevate it at the time, you know? And, there's some good stuff in Gen 5. Like, Gen 5 did a lot of, like, remixing of older Gen songs. And then, like, revamping them in, like, certain ways. So like you'll find like Lance's theme and stuff in Gen 5, but like an updated version of it basically. I'm not dead to crit, so I should absolutely just stay in. Crit Iron Tail is 36. Well, there's no Megas in Plat Kaizo, Rob. So it just won't. Yeah. Did you see the post I put in the Discord about the ROM hacking, the Gen 5 ROM hacking advancement, Rob? Because that is fucking sick. That is really fucking sick. Alright, what's this last fight? Staryu, Magnemite, Doduo? Yeah, no, yeah, on Spotify it only really has remixes, and I couldn't be asked to boot up YouTube before this. But that, like, yeah, gives you a good fucking idea of it. What are we doing? What am I being the star you with? Let's just... No low HP alarm. That is the classic in that fight. Alright, we are in Mauville. Do you know what time that means? It means it's fucking time to fail Lantern again. Anyway. I cannot wait. We can get great balls now, right? Yeah. Oh, I can't believe we're at 0 out of 6. Like, it's crazy. What are we doing? We need to do some housekeeping first. Get the good rod, get the heart scale, wherever that is. There it is. Get the bike. Alright. Now let's get a catching team together. Do you have a status move? You don't. But we'll take you anyway. I have seismic toss on you. Let's go chicken. Black 2, white 2, but they said that they can inject it into all of them. So they're building it on black 2, white 2 to be released as a part of the updates to Blaze Black 2 Redux and Volt White 2 Redux, as well as like a different hack that is coming up soon. But they said they're going to release it so that you can include it, inject it into your black 2 or white 2 hack, like any of them. Do I have a mon with an electric move? No, I have to go fish. I have to go get my Mauville encounter first. Yeah. We don't really care what we get. Technically, Voltorb is the best, I think. That or Pikachu. It's, you know. But only if the Pikachu... I think, wait, does Pikachu even have static? I don't think it does, right? No, it's always Lightning Rod. It means you don't get static if you get Pikachu, which isn't great. It's not that deep, though. Pikachu is probably the strongest mon, though. That or Manectric. Alright. Pikachu. Nice. So this means no static, but that's fine. It's probably the strongest mon. You can do a delay and get Volt Tackle as well, which is really strong. What do you know at this level? Wild Charge, Seismic Toss, Thunder Punch, Thunder Wave. And it's possible that this is holding a Light Ball. Okay, it's not holding a Light Ball, it was holding an Oranberry. Okay, this thing has Wild Charge as well, bit awkward. Alright, there you go. It's not a real shiny. We're doing a little bit of stream redeems where you can redeem a shiny once per gym badge, just as a little bit of fun. But it means we get to see a shiny Breloom, and he's a fucking sick shiny. Big Pika. Is that an emote? Searching. Oh, hell yeah. Get in my Twitch channel. Big Pika. Oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's go check him out. Timid. Goated. It's such a great emote format. That's why. Oh, Big Pig. One sec. I'm just going to add him to the... I'm not going to give him to anything yet, but Big Pig. Why has he got cross eyes? Beautiful. Yeah, Timid is goated. 20 speed, 12 special attack. This thing's fine. That speed is crazy good. They're frail, but whatever. Could be stronger as well, but what are you going to do? We take those. Not going to complain. Ah, wrong. Fuck. Wrong Pokemon. Never mind. Yeah, you get Thunderbolt. This is why this thing's probably the strongest, is you get Thunderbolt super early. Like, none of the other electric types get Thunderbolt this early on. And by level up. Big Corgi! Oh my god, we need to get these in. Big Corgi? Or Big Korg? I think Big Corgi. He's in. He's in. Wow, look at him. Alright. Ba, 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 ba. Alright. It's our time to do our first roll for VA Lantern. Pray for me. Pray for me. So we're going to 110 first. Big Sloth. We have so many now. Oh my god. So we need a lantern because we're about to fight Wattson, and Wattson in this game is turbo fucking cracked. Like, it's just 6 stupid bullshit strong electric types, and they all have crazy coverage, which means you can't just throw a ground type at them because, like, it will just kill your ground type with Surf. So, which is why you need a lantern with Volt Absorb. Its ability is 50-50. It's 50% Illuminate, 50% Volt Absorb. We have fished up 6 Chinchus so far, and we are 0 for 6 on Volt Absorb across my previous runs. We now have 3 opportunities to catch it. If it's not Volt Absorb, we just kill it and try and catch it on the following route, because we desperately need a Volt Absorb lantern. Yeah, it's in total about 68% to get one. It's the worst thing about Emerald Kaizo, this split, is basically, do you get a VA Lantern? It's possible to beat Wattson without one, and I think I have a pretty good box for doing it this time, so I probably will play it out anyway. But, I'd rather not. I'd rather just get one. So... Which rod am I using here? 110. This is good rod. Chinchu, nice. Okay. Please be Volt Absorb. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna scream. I'm actually gonna scream. With 0 for 7. This is fucking unbelievable. Like, unfucking believable. How? Like... What is going on? Yeah, -1 encounter. It's basically a death, which is really fucking sick as well. Yeah. We don't technically count it as a death, but yeah. It's basically a death. We're now down to about 50% to get one. Oh, dude. This is an old rod here, right? Yep, old rod. Oh, come on, man. Okay, another chin shoot. Please. Please. Yes! Oh, I've never popped off for this so hard. I'm so relieved. Oh my god. We are fully Barack. Fully Barack. And this means we get one more encounter as well. Don't fail the catch. I would never. I have a Breloom that I can just go into. So. There we go. Get in the ball. Oh, fucking finally. We need a nickname for this guy. And I do not know whether I want to be nice about him or not. A Barack? Yeah, I can see that. I can see we could be... We were Barack on Togi, I think, last on Run and Bun, wasn't it? Which is pretty much the same thing. Hello? Oh, thank the fucking Lord. Hasty? Yeah, these IVs are pretty piss, but we take them. We take it. Now, like, Lantern doesn't even need to be good. You just need to have one. It's literally all that matters, is you just have one. There's no such thing as a bad Volt Absorb Lantern. Any Volt Absorb Lantern is a good Volt Absorb Lantern. Get in the box, man. Welcome to the team. Is there a delay at all? You get Wild Charge at 27. You just evolve at 27 anyway. You want me, you want you. I'm actually bopping to this song right now because I'm happy that I've got this encounter. Ooh, all night, and it's starlight, I need you. Alright, my mood is good. I feel good. Hell yeah. Alright. Oh, look at him. What a cutie. Alright, we have one more encounter to get now then. Wait. Alright, let's take a look at the encounter tables. I've got a few I haven't picked up. So, I still need to get 107 for my Shelder. 75% Shelder, 25% Sphere. I don't think I've got any other delays active because I took Little Root. I took Petalburg City. Yep. So I have 107. I've got Granite Cave to pick up. But I think we'll do that after, once we get to Verdanturf, we'll do that. I've got my 109. So it's Slateport and 107, right? No, sorry, it's 118 and 107. We have a guaranteed Tentacle because we have a Carvana dupe. So yeah. Which is right, perfect, because you desperately want a Tentacle in this game. It's like the second most important encounter in this split other than Lantern. It's a very, very good one in this game. It's a bit less important when you have a Blaziken, but it's still good. Do I have one to catch this with? It'll be alright. Let's get Pikachu and for catching this actually. More like, you're like, starlight, I need you. All night, come on, dance with me. This is Old Rod. Nice. You're like starlight, I need you. All right. I think we have one for this, don't we? Peepo Jelly. Hell yeah, Peepo Jelly. What a cute emote as well. Check them out. Careful is both good and bad. Holy, look at this special bulk. Motherfucker. 30 HP, 31 SPDF, plus SPDF nature. What the fuck? This thing, the number one thing you need your tentacle to do is be specially bulky. So that's massive, and it's quick as well. 24 speed is good. It'll be a bit weak, but that's a very good tentacle. Like, you're supposed to use him to counter basically fire types that have grass type coverage, like, you know, your fire plus solar beam mons. So that's huge for that. That's a sick tentacle. Yeah. I mean, careful's not quite what you want, but it's fucking close. 107 now, right? So this is, yeah, 75% for Shelder. I got my soft sound, right? Yeah. Bam 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 bam. And what rod? This is good rod. Oh, unlucky. Unfortunate. The thing about this is, though, is this is still a decent late game mon. This is like an E4 mon. Like, Blaziken plus Woolrain is a known E4 core. But that's on old patch. I actually don't know. I know nothing about new patch E4 strats, if there even are any. I assume like they built the new E4 teams more so that like Slowbro strats were less overpowered. So maybe like Woolrain strats are still pretty good. They probably are, because this is built around like Encore bullshit, right? Encore Super Fang stuff. Whereas like Slowbro is a lot of like different bullshit. Alright, let's get him out. But I assume Blaziken is still considered very good on the E4 as well. Because they didn't change like the Jirachi or the Metagross or anything like that, which is what you use it for. Big Steel, right? We have Big Steel and Big Seal gaming. Naughty is not great. But I mean, the rest of the stats are fucking sick. This physical defense is crazy. 27 speed is amazing too. Like, the more things you can outspeed in Encore, the better. 20 special attack is pretty good. Like, special bulk is the one problem. But we take those. The IVs are really good as well. It kind of saves the shit nature. Is it guaranteed thick fat? Oh, this will be 50-50 rain dish or thick fat once it's a Woolrain. Yeah, no Clampel is a little... Oh, not Clampel. No Cloister is a little sad. You don't actually get Walrein until after Flannery too. It's a super late evolution. Level 44. Oh my god, look at them all go. Oh my fucking god, that's so cute. Oh god, this is so relieving that we've actually got to run like past the Lantern lottery. I can't wait to now wipe to some bullshit trainer on 117. Let's get my guys leveled up. I'll also level up my Furo while I'm at it because he's super stupid underleveled. And my cargo. Like anything below 27 I should be leveling up at this point. Like 27 on everything should be fine. When do you get... Do you just let this thing be delayed? Is there any benefit to delaying? Like, yeah, I mean the benefit is you get Ice Beam super early. You got 0.6, that's sick. I want to check that one out in a bit. Level 48 for Norman. I can't imagine Walrein's good on Norman. Maybe with Encore you could do something. Although I think it's slower than everything on that fight. But I think you just delay Big Sphere, honestly. Have him be your XP dump from now on, along with Squirtle. Don't give up, don't give up, no, 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 don't give up, don't give up. I'm actually going to keep my Gyarados a little bit lower. Flail. I think we'll be okay, Love Disc. I'm not sure I'm going to get a lot of flail use out of you. Alright, I'm gonna get these guys exported, then I'm gonna go on a short break, because, yeah, it's been nearly an hour and a half at this point. Being down only one encounter is fucking good. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's about as close as you can get. Alright. Hello. Sorry. Distracted by feedback in Shroom Discord. Anyway, what the fuck are we doing? So, for the first time since coming back to play this game, I now have to fight the trainers on 117. Safe to say I'm a little nervous, because it's kind of easy to under-prep and just fuck something up. But they're not hard fights. I just need to do it properly. Alright, so I can use Carvanha for the Ponyta, baits Fluffy, should be going for a Thunder Punch, just go Donphan, which then baits Girafarig, who you can probably just 1v1 realistically. But like, let's say we go Crawdaunt for that, and then the following fight we'll do like Xatu plus Lantern, and then Donphan again, right? And then the other one, Zartu. Mantine is Lantern. And then Squirtle. Okay, double battles. So it's this one, Melina. Okay, AP. Fluffy, Thunder Punch, kill with Mudshot. Psybeam, go to Crawdorn, kill with X-Scissor. Nice. This one, Psychic, kill, Bates, Mantine, go Lantern. I mean, I see the what's it? The like the new person to this channel, like little icon, the little green little symbol, and I instantly disregard. But then I actually looked at the message and I was like, my initial reaction was correct. Disregard. Well, it's not even that, like, it's not just the light pole problem, it's the regrip as well, right? Because you're not only you're also blocking the clip, but you're then completing a full regrip, which entirely changes the line. Yeah, not their brightest idea. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Oh, you can absolutely regrip that. What? Yeah, you can regrip that. Yeah, maybe you drop actually. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I could see you dropping the gear because you're really, really low in gear 4. Why isn't the calc working? Excuse me. Load the next fight for me, please. Here we are. Alright, it's a double battle, but it's like super free, right? You just go to like ground immunes. Like Firo plus Zartu surely just wins this. Yeah, they're both faster as well. Yeah, this should be free. Let's get Silk Scarf on my Firo. What does this Ghastly have? Nothing scary. Alright, this is Force Double. Should be free. This Gligar is Choice Band Magnitude, so like you just ignore it. Yep, there you go. Alright, not a hard fight. Are you on split pink, Rob? Am I hallucinating? Is that who you're playing for? Why is this next trainer button just straight up not working? It's really annoying. Meowth. Battle Girl Aisha, there you go. Yeah, you are. BITM and friends. Honestly, sounds like a fun team then. Meowth, Meditite, Delcatty. Alright, sounds a bit less fun then, now that you list it out like that. This is kind of just like Xatu. Who does Xatu bait out of interest? Bait's Meditite, right? Yeah. Xatu and then Hitmonlee for the Delcatty. The Delcatty can't do anything to Hitmontop. Hitmonlee even. Then what's the next fight? It's the Gloom, Azumarill, Chansey. Maybe I should save Xatu for that. I'm putting a lot of XP on Xatu. Let's go Hitmonlee for both the Meowth and the Delcatty. Who comes out on Hitmonlee? It's Meditite. And he's going for Fake Out guaranteed. So you just go like Fearow, right? Yeah. Then the next fight is this. So you go Xatu on the Gloom. Baits Azumarill. You fast to it KO. I don't think that actually plays into the AI at all, does it? This will be Ice Punch, pretty much. I think you just like take the 2-shot, right? And then Chansey comes in and you can just do like Hitmonlee again. Alright, let's stick with this for now. I need something that I can go into if Ice Punch freezes, so we'll bring... yeah, Crawdaunt can do it. And we'll sleep Crawdaunt. Yeah, no, I think that split pink team is really, really variable in like the skill level. I think that's not my problem with the team, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a super balanced team. Nice. Oh, dude, Limber is such a sick ability in this game. Like, genuinely. I think you get so much use out of Limber in this game. Okay, just take the kill. And then we just go for the 2-shot. Well, this thing has Citrus Berry. Okay, wait, he tried to belly drum. Alright, easy clap. Yeah, dude, Octo goes under the radar. Good player. Alright, this next fight has a Ditto on it, which is a little spooky. So Ditto in this game is completely changed. It's been reworked to basically have 100 base stats across the board. And Shadow Tag, which means it'll always trap you in and then click transform on whatever you are. When it switches in, basically. So you just need to prepare for that. You need to know who's going to be out when it comes in, for instance. Yeah, when Octo pracs, he's a good player. Got to give the guy credit. So if we go Dugong to kill the Cubone, this baits in Weeping Bell, which we can then also kill. But then we get basically shadow tagged in, and we basically just try to chip it, and then it'll be attacking us, and we can go into my Hitmonlee, who should be able to take anything that this guy, my own Dugong, sends at me. Right? Yeah, pretty comfortably. Although I am slower than it. That's kind of a problem. What about my Lantern? Surely my Lantern 1v1s this pretty comfortably. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it super does. So like Lantern plus like Crawdaunt. I'm gonna do just this fight. Just because it's a little sketch. Never be alone, someone to hold. Alright, so this should work as I planned. It is Isaac's, is this guy. So we just kill this, and then we kill the Gloom, or the Weeping Bell. Now it's Ditto, we're shadow tagged in, so we just chip it. Okay, now it's my Dugong, right? I can kind of just stay in and try and 1v1 myself. Oh, okay, well, not that hard. Yeah, easier than I was giving it credit for that fight. I think you can just flail Gyarados your way through that fight, actually. Thinking about it. Because I think you can just flail before the Ditto can transform. Unknown. Psychic Brandy. Perfect then. Can my Crawdaunt not just sweep this fight? You're not just faster than everything? You don't kill the Chimicho, actually. But it's fine, I can't do anything to you. Then the Rhyhorn fight. You do like Breloom. Maybe not Breloom, let's do Love Disc. Let Love Disc get out of the box, shall we? Love Disc baits Linoon. And I assume Linoon will just try and beat with Donphan. Yeah, easy clap. And then Seal, we can beat with like Lantern, right? I need to go Cherry on you. Okay, it's this girl here. So this is the Psychic type trainer. Should be free. 1, 2. And this is now a range, but yeah, we hit it anyway. Perfect. There's an item there, I don't know what it is though. Rhyhorn, Seal, Linoon. Water Pulse kills. This was Donphan. And this was Lantern. I'm super underleveled, by the way. I've only got like 5 fights left before Wattson. And I'm like 2-3 levels below level cap pretty consistently. So Alright, last fight. And then we're in Verdanturf and we've got 2 more encounters. Should be a case of like something like Combustion sweeping, I would have thought. Combustion kills the Pineco. Should bait out the Masquerain. I'm faster. I'm actually dead to Water Pulse crit though. Can I sweep this with fucking Carvanha? I actually don't. Carvanha doesn't beat the Pineco. It's a bit of a shame. This is actually quite likely to be Mudshot from the Masquerain. Let's do like Furo for it, and then this Ariados is a little spooky. I just need to bait a Giga Drain to come in on. Select Donphan. Yeah, Donphan into Xatu. And then we'll have Gyarados as like an Intimidate pivot as well. Donphan, Xatu, Squirtle. You get Aerial Ace, we'll take that. The holy waters watered down, down out this space, soundless and rain. Anyway, do I need anything for this? Should be alright. Take one look at you. Well, we have 3 more encounters actually. We haven't taken my 117, thinking about it. I think we've got guaranteed Krabby, if I remember. If I want it. Okay, I think this is, yeah, Mudshot or Water Pulse. This is now, what is this going for? I'm concerned this might be Aurora Beam, so maybe I don't want to go hard far-fetched, hard into Furo. Maybe I'll just try and 1v1 this with Gara. Didn't go that great. Okay, we should kill from here. Yeah, you go. Easy. Oh my mind, taking me out the ordinary. Cool. Okay, so we're here in Verdanturf. We get Nest Balls, which is why we've delayed Granite Cave until this point. Mostly because there's teleporting routes that we kind of want to make sure we don't fail. I think we go our black glasses now, right? Nice. And then we get Verdanturf Encounter. There's an X-Scissors tutor in this town as well. It's a one-time use X-Scissors tutor. Okay, Verdanturf Town Encounter. Since this is the first time I'm here, I'll get the encounter table up on the screen and then we'll talk it through. There's no decision to be made though. It's kind of a mid-encounter table. Like, Geodude is the big prize, but it can self-destruct. So you need to be super cautious about Geodudes. But it's the best mon on this route. We have 2 dupes as well. We've got the Rhyhorn and the Phanpy. The next biggest hit will probably be the Numel. Everything else is, yeah, pretty undesirable. So there's not a lot here to look forward to, really. How do I want to catch this Geodude? So what I want to lead with is basically the question. Because I think a Geodude self-destruct probably kills a lot of my mons. For that reason, it's probably got to be Donphan, right? And just throw a ball if it is Geodude. I'm sure my Donphan won't die. Let's get like these guys in, get Breloom in, Love Disc in, and Rhyhorn, I guess. Let's get everyone leveled up at this point as well. Crawdon. Alright, cool. So, yeah, not a lot to really care about on this encounter. But if it is a Geodude, I need to be careful, is the long and short of it. I think I've got a repel active, don't I? Yeah, go. Alright. Show me what you've got. Bam, 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 da, da. Swinub. Unfortunate. I don't know if this is the worst encounter on this route, but it ain't great. When does this evolve even? 33. You don't even get this for Wattson. Yuck. It gets EQ at 40 at least. If you delay. Which you probably do. This thing has a few buffed stats. It's got buffed special attack and speed. But not really buffed at all. 50-50 ability too. Thick Fat or Oblivious. I can't imagine you want anything other than Thick Fat. What does this thing know at 23? It knows Earth Power, Powder Snow, and Mud Shot. Let's go Gara. Just throw balls, I imagine. It's got 225 catch rate, so it should just be pretty easy. There you go. Yeah, I don't even think Woolly Mamoswine is even on 70V, is it? Not that we could even fit that into the nickname anyway. There is a Mamoswine emote. Oh no, this is Big Pig, isn't it? This is Big Pig. Easy Big Pig. Yeah. We don't particularly care what this thing's IVs are. Bold is obviously terrible, but 0 speed too. What are you gonna do? Not a good mon, so having bad IVs on a not a good mon is still not a good mon. Whatever. Okay. That's fine. Expected result. There wasn't a lot of good things there anyway. Granite Cave. So the ideal play is to go for Steven's Room. Do we have any dupes here at all? I don't think we do. We don't have Static either, because we got a Lightning Rod Pikachu. So we can't go for the Magnemite at all. Bit of a shame. Yeah, it's Lightning Rod. So I mean the big hit is the routes. Onyx is decent. Magnemite, if we can get it, is good. Aaron is good. I assume Abra is pretty decent. You're not going to get it though. Spinder is a huge miss, but it means it gets rid of Spinder in future encounter tables, and it's a relatively common encounter. It's also not a terrible mon. It's 80 across the board with like Fake Out and hyper voice and stuff, right? It's not terrible. And it removes it from your File Arbor Town and 114 encounter tables, which is nice. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. Just take some mons, right? And try and catch. Not too much to think about. We have nest balls, so. Oh, there's 117 as well. We can do that when we get back. Doesn't change anything. Getting that later. Yeah, let's not repel. There's no point. Not that I ran into anything anyway, apparently. Oh, I've got to do the ice puzzle again. Oh. Up, right, up, left, up, right, down, right, up, down, right, up. Okay, nice. Left, up, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, left, up, right, down, left, up. And we're done. Easy fucking peasy. He's the GOAT of ice puzzles. Ugh. Alright, cool. We just throw nest ball if it's a teleport mon, and it's 21% of the time it will be. So are we leading with the right mon even here? Let's lead with Gara. Might as well get an intimidate down on something. Waiting. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck it. We'll get an encounter eventually. I refuse. Now that I've started it, I will finish. I will finish it. You are right though, right? Emerald is when Intimidate start doing that. Dude, I'd super forgotten about the overworld effect. And I'm regretting committing to the bit now. Hello? There we go. Spinder. It's expected. I mean, it's not that unlikely. It's not a terrible mon either. It's fake out is pretty rare in this game, and this thing gets it. And it's not even scaled at this level, right? Yeah, at this level it just straight up knows it. You can get it at a higher level, right? If you get it in File Arbor Town, you have to scale it. So this is I'm happy with this. I'm perfectly fine. This is fake out hypnosis, assist, dizzy punch. Dizzy punch is pretty strong actually. What's this thing's catch rate? 255. Okay, just throw a great ball man. Nice. Oh, we've already got wait, we can put spinning on this, can we? Or should we put Krongo spin? I think we can put Krongo spin. Yeah. This can be Krongo spin, and we'll keep spinning for Hitmon top in case we ever get one. Bum, 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 bum. I can make your hands clap. Bum, 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 bum. Why do people even use repels if you can just leave with Intimidate, you know? Thonk. Adamant. Okay. 20 speed, Adamant. This seems right. This is good. I mean, it gets Hyper Voice as well, which is a broken move in this game. It gets Hyper Voice at level 26. Like, this thing is no joke a usable encounter. By level 30, you've got a moveset of Hyper Voice, which is a 120 base power move, 20% chance to drop defense. Bonkers. Shadow Ball, Hyper Voice, Superpower, which is a 120 base power move, 1/3 recoil, and Fake Out. Like, this thing's genuinely got a cracked move pool. And it's 80s across the board, so yeah, not a bad one at all. No counter, no Teeter Dance, no Thunder Wave even. Well, we take Thunder Wave for now, because you don't get Superpower until after Wattson. It's like a usable bring on Wattson. I'm pretty sure you can use it to beat like quite like at least one mod no matter what, right? It's got the stats to do it. Yeah. 120 base power. Also with completely fucked up description text. Come on, man. Even I've done stuff in the hex editor, and I know how to make text wrap around. Come on. Allowed attack that may lower. So stupid. But yeah, Fake Out Hyper Voice is no fucking joke. Yeah. Nothing happened. Don't we buy something from here? Like Harbor Mail? Oh, you can buy light balls. I didn't know that. Okay. We can give Pikachu a light ball. Fuck it, we just won't run into anything. Fucking foolproof. Why do I even put a repel on during that stretch? Honestly, what am I doing? What a waste of repels. Alright. So we got one more encounter. It's 117. So there's a whole grass encounter table here, which, like, makes 0 sense to ever take. Because you're 20% to get a Beautifly, for God's sake. 10% for a Ledian. Yeah, like, you just don't take that. The interesting thing here is that we actually have we can fish for a Barboach if we want it. Or we can go for the Krabby. It's not that easy of a decision, because we have a guaranteed Krabby, but only a 60% chance of Barboach, because we've got no dupes. Like, Barboach is probably a better mon, but I don't like the fact that we're 40% for useless mons. Like, where else can I get this? You can go 111 and just forfeit your... Oh, even in 111, it's just 50-50. Ugh. What about 114? It's Super Rod. Oh, I can get a Whiskash on 114. Although usually that's where you want your Quillfish. Oh, my encounter routing is completely balked, isn't it? Ugh. It's super balked. Wait. So I still don't have a Whiskash or a Poliwhirl. And I want to get a Quillfish on 114. Oh. This Goldeen is super cock blocking me from all my encounter tables. So I can... If I go Good Rod on 117, if I get Goldeen, then at least I have a guaranteed Barboach on 111. Right? So I'd still have a Barboach. It's just getting a Marill, which would completely fuck me. And then if I do get that barboach, we then delay 111. Either rock smash or there, or go desert. 114. We take Quillfish, so we probably rock smash for Geodude on desert. Yeah. And then we get Quillfish on 114. It means no Poliwhirl as well. Although there's definitely a decision to be made. We probably don't need a Poliwrath. With both a cracked Tentacle and a Blaziken, I imagine you don't need a Poliwrath. And a Whiscash you'd have at the box at that point as well. Assuming you have one. And then you just take the Quillfish. It's probably the play. I think we good rod on 117 then, go for the Barboach. 60% of the time we'll get it, 20% of the time we'll get Goldeen, and then we can shuffle around my encounters a bit. And then 20% of the time we get Marill and we're just fucked. At which point I don't super know what we do. I guess you give up the Quillfish on 114 is what you do. So we just give up the Krabby. We don't need a Krabby. We have a Shell Armor Crawdaunt. We'll be alright. They do a similar thing. I have good mons. Let's go catch. He says before changing out some of his mons. Alright. So this is good rod, we're going on 117. Alright, Barboach please, Barboach. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, it's not the worst case, right? So what you do is you still take Geodude on 111, give up your desert encounter, and then take Barboach / Poliwhirl on 114, and you give up your Quillfish as well. Which is awkward, because then it means the Quillfish lottery in late game. It's a bit unfortunate. This was Narwhal? Was that... How was that capitalized? Was it that? Nope. Was it... that? Yeah, it was that. Good shit, buddy. Although Marsley's 0.6 sounds absolutely fucking terrifying. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. As in the rally bit, or like genuinely that gets the jump sick. I struggle to see how you can like gain a lot of time on the jump. Maybe a 10th. It's just about not losing time. Yeah, everything from the reactor. Yeah. Yeah, jump. It's a little bit right to left. Which, so it not being straight on. Also, you don't quite have enough space on landing, but Yeah, the downhill plastic is super pushy. You can get a lot in the downhill plastic. I mean, yeah, I like the downhill plastic. It's... Oh, naughty. Nice. This thing's pretty usable. But yeah, when I was like when people were testing my map, I was told the feedback I got was that like they liked the plastic bit and everything else was fine. Which I take that. If you like one bit and you think everything else is fine, that's a win for me. This thing evolves at 20, but is there a delay? Don't think so, right? No. Just evolve straight away. Bum 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 bum. What do we get rid of? Probably Psybeam. I'm probably gonna get rid of Double Edge, I think. This thing, I've got a plus attack one. I get a Waterfall soon. I don't need Waterfall. Water Pulse. We'll get rid of Water Pulse for now. Bam 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 bam. We got Big Spiel back, by the way, as well. In case anyone was worried, we did get Big Spiel back. Not intentionally. I did not want Big Spiel. I must point that out. It was not the encounter I wanted. I'm gonna do what I got to do. Alright. We have a quick battle with Wally, but it's a meme fight, so I wouldn't worry about it too hard. You just beat it with Macargo, if I remember right. It's a level 70 routes, which only knows Pain Split and Encore. So yeah, you just burn it. Alright, easy. Comes when he is needed. Eventually he'll fucking come, but I mean, I'm not gonna get a fucking wall rain until post-Flannery, so he's sort of fucking lounging about until then. It's such a stupid fight, that one as well. It's not even difficult. You just literally just burn it or poison it and do nothing. It's a little underwhelming, in my opinion, that one. Alright, so we now have 5 fights before Wattson? 4 fights before Wattson. Nope, 5 fights. Counting. Miles versus counting. Yeah, so Vivian, Kirk, Ben, Angelo, Shawn. Kirk is the only really hard one. Angelo is awkward. But this first one is pretty tame. How's my hit one lead for XP? Oh, it's only at level 28. We're super fine. So Hitmonlee just kills the Wigglytuff, baits Pikachu for Thunderbolt. I assume you just beat this with Lantern. Yep. Which baits Shuppet, which I can beat with Spinder. Is then Togetic, which I assume Dugong kind of fucks up. This Fluffy, I assume Donphan kind of fucks up. Yep. And then we can have a XP dump. Yeah, very, very chill opening to these gym trainers. Do I even need to XP dump? I have everything underleveled basically. I might go like Gyarados in the back. So let's make sure we get our items right as well. It's basically cherries on everything in this gym. I'm also gonna pre-sleep a couple ones. Like I'm gonna pre-sleep Dugong. And I'll pre-sleep. Do I need to pre-sleep anyone else? Don't think so. No. I guess I'll pre-power Gyarados. No, that doesn't make any sense. Sleep him. Alright, first trainer. Please tell me I don't fuck up early. I would love to not do that. Okay. This one-shots. This is Pikachu for Thunderbolt. We have VA Lantern for this. We now 3-shot with Bubble Beam. It can't do any more than 3-shot. It can't 4-shot us. This is now Thunderbolt. Okay, this is Shuppet. Just go hard. Spinder, kill with Shadow Ball. This is Togetic. We can probably stay in on this because we're at full HP. We outspeed in just 2-shot. There's no downside. Yeah, kind of proof that Spinder is pretty fucking good, actually. We can sort of do the same thing here, but there's no point. Let's just go Donphan. We're slower? Really? Oh, we speed tie. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. I'm a little concerned that we're speed tying off Fluffy. I really thought Donphan would be faster than that. Alright, Kirk. This is the hard fight. The reason it's hard is specifically this Golbat is a piece of shit. We have most of the good counters to this thing in my box, though. So there are like 3 good counters to it. It's a Xatu, a Pikachu, and Macago. So, yeah. It could be worse. Especially because we're a timid Xatu, so we actually outspeed it, too. We have every good counter to this thing. Alright. So, Voltorb. I assume you just do Donphan. Donphan then baits Elekid for Ice Punch. I would assume this is a Lantern angle. Lantern would then bait Golbat. Going for what? Sludge Bomb, sometimes maybe Sludge Bomb, sometimes maybe Giga Drain. Well, that's less than fun. Oh, this thing is so annoying. Can I beat this Elekid with something else? I'd love to have a more consistent output. It's consistent, like, baiting from the Golbat. If we beat this with Spinder, we get Ludi. Ludi, you beat with any grass type, right? You just go Bloom. Yeah, Bloom. Gives you Loudred for kind of random move. We can beat this with Crawdaunt, probably. I mean, ideally, I beat this with fucking Hitmonlee. I can probably beat it with... no, I can't. What is this coming in on? It's coming Breloom, Hyper Voice or Ice Beam. We could do like a Macago pivot, get a Water Pulse, right? Which is maybe better. Yeah, and then we do like Gara. Yeah, and then double Rock Smash. That works. And then we get guaranteed Sludge Bomb from the Golbat, which is at least workable. You could do like a Donphan pivot to get Xatu in. Although Xatu still kind of risks crit. We could do Light Ball Pikachu. If we get in on Giga Drain, we can outspeed and kill. It's probably the right counter then, isn't it? So I need to sleep my Gara. I need to teach it Rock Smash as well. I don't have Rock Smash. Where the fuck is Rock Smash? Is it in Verdanturf? Yes. Okay. You're here for a bit to be a pivot, aren't you, Mag? So we just need Oran on you. Breloom, you need Cherry. Spinder, you're here to beat who again? Elekid? I think I was going to take you to level 29, wasn't I? Probably Cherry as well, right? Cherry and pre-sleep? Yeah. And then Donphan is Petra. What is the Voltorb using on my Donphan? Sonic Boom, probably. Could explode, which would be a tad cringe. Alright, Kirk. Am I holding Light Ball? I am. I'm going to take you up to 29 as well. Only because I'm a little worried about everything with you. This Golbat fucking sucks. Alright, going in. Kirk, behave. Okay, Sonic Booms, that's fine. So this is Elekid, Ice Punch, go Spinder. Okay, it's Seismic Tossed, you piece of shit. I'm dead to 1 crit roll of Thunderbolt. And we kill with Hyper Voice. Nice. This is Breloom. Unfortunate. Okay, we hit through at least. What is this going for? This Ludi. I'm already confused. This is completely random move. I hate confusion in this game. I don't have a pivot for this at all. I need to stay in. Breloom hit through. Oh, and it fucking hard switched out. Oh, okay. What is the deal? What is going on? Okay, mid-turn switch AI being a prick as per usual. This is Sludge Bomb or very rarely Heat Wave. We can do my Donphan pivot here to get Giga Drain. Nice. With Pecha, so this is, I'm not in range of Giga Drain, so this is could just be Confuse Ray. If it is Confuse Ray, we just switch back and do this again until we are in range of Giga Drain. Is the idea. Yep, there's the Confuse Ray. God, confusion is so annoying in this game. They don't give you Persian Berries until like so much later. It's so annoying. This Golbat is a known demon, like a known demon. We're in range of like 5 rolls of Giga Drain at this point. It'd be quite nice to see him go for it. Ah, so annoying. Okay, worst case right now would be Sludge Bomb Poison. But there's nothing I can do about it. Shut your fucking mouth, Miles. Am I in range of Heat Wave? Guaranteed. This is now 50-50 Giga Drain Heat Wave. There's 1 Heat Wave crit roll which kills Pikachu. It is, but it's slower. And so you can just get Confusion Hacked to death with it. Whereas Pikachu is faster and one-shots. So if you just get it on a Giga Drain where you're not dead to crit, you can just outspeed and kill. It means you don't have to deal with Confusion Hacks, at least. You still have to deal with getting him in without him confusing you, but you don't have to worry about trying to hit through, basically. Alright. So what is the situation here? This is probably just Hyper Voice, guaranteed. It is. I nearly one-shot this. I do 80 to 96%. Just want to point that one out. The idea here was Hyper Voice. Go Macago on the Hyper Voice, and then on the Water Pulse, go to Gara. We might have to deal with some confusions, but we can just go back and forth between Mag and Gara. Oh my Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage. I guess maybe we can't do that? We are a minus defense Mag, but that is still crazy damage. Nice. Okay, now we outspeed and can two-shot with Rock Smash. And we're not dead to Hyper Voice crit. Defense drop. We'll just remember that for later. This is the Ludi coming back out. Is there anything still alive? I do outspeed it. I'm not convinced oh, wait. I was about to say, I'm not convinced I actually kill it, but, I mean... I didn't realize quite how low it was. Yeah, we definitely killed this. Rock Smash. Alright. Hardest fight down. Okay. Fisherman Ben. This is a bit awkward on this one when you don't have Grovile. So we'll lead Pikachu, kill the Staryu. Bait's Octillery, actually, which you can just kill as well. Then Bait's Chinchu, which we can't kill, obviously. And it's going for probably Thunder Wave, but potentially Surf. We can beat this with Spinder, fake out Hyper Voice, just pre-sleep. Should bait Dragonair. Honestly, we can probably beat that too, but we should go like Dugong. And then this is the Quillfish, which Xatu beats pretty comfortably. Yep. Alright, pretty safe this one. We can even XP dump if we want to, which we do. So Pikachu, Spinder, Dugong, Xatu, Donphan, Squirtle. Alright. Okay. How's my XP on Pikachu? Should be alright, right? Yeah. Okay. Thunderbolt kills into Octillery. Thunderbolt kills into Chinchu, which was Spinder. Wake Up, Fake Out, Hyper Voice. We can just two-shot this too. And with Cherry Berry. Nice. I imagine we could beat this as well if we wanted to. We do speed ties, it's best not trying to. Just go Xatu and kill with Psychic. Alright. Not difficult. Alright, next one is a double battle. I'm going to take a quick break and then I'll do the double battle, followed by Shawn and Wattson. Alright, so I'll be back in a couple minutes. Damn, a banger on my break? What the frick? Why is my Spotify queuing screwing me over? I guess it means I get to listen to it without my own fucking voice yapping over it. Step me espresso. I'm still not quite sure whether I unironically like this song or if I just ironically like this song. I think it's a little bit of both at this point. Isn't that sweet? I guess so. I hate the lyrics to this song. They're like the most completely fucking nonsensical, shitty ass lyrics. That's what's annoying about it. It's because it's catchy as fuck, but also the lyrics suck. Alright, this fight is ass. I really hate this fight. It can go off the rails really quickly. We have a few good tools for it, at least. We have like Gara plus Donphan plus like a VA Lantern. Like, I assume Breloom is pretty decent. Like, it does wall a few things. pretty nicely. Unfortunately, my fighting type doesn't have rock slide is the big problem. I don't want to listen to this song. Thank you very much. Sorry, Zara. I like you too usually. It's these Volbeats, man. They're so annoying. Honestly, Firo kind of schmixes them? Question mark? They only schmix them. It only schmixes them if there's no Dunsparce or Electro types on the field. So maybe not quite so much. Honestly, Spinder's probably pretty good, right? Does Hyper Voice hit both in this game? I know it hits like a truck, but does it hit both? Hits all adjacent foes, which means it gets damage reduction, right? It's really brutal damage reduction in this game. Yeah, so it doesn't do that much damage. I'm actually going to read the guide for this one. Da da da. We need something which does decent damage to these guys. Like, Combuskin does pretty good. I can two-shot both with him. Firo is also probably pretty good. And then, like, we can pivot between, like, Gyarados, Donphan, Lantern a bit. Like, I like Spinder because of fake out pressure. I need something else which just does good damage to the Illumizers. I'm thinking Firo. Also, something which does good damage to the Dunsparce would be nice too. I mean, Breloom is pretty good for that. Honestly, Hitmonlee seems pretty decent. It just doesn't have good damage output into the Volbeats. Particularly, but it's really good into the Dunsparce because it can't be Thunderwaved as well, which is actually really good in this fight. I think we do bring Hitmonlee. You can super just sit in front of a bunch of these guys. Maybe not Spinder then. No, I want to bring Spinder. Fake out pressure seems really good. I'm thinking these 6. Maybe not Breloom if I've got Hitmonlee. Maybe sometimes maybe Firo. Sometimes maybe Combuskin. We'll do Firo. Because you do good have good damage output into the Illumise and Volbeat. We'll do this. We can now go 29 on everyone, by the way. Like, finally. Yeah, still wing. Nice. Probably for Pursuit, I would assume. Might as well pre-sleep everything that can be pre-slept. Maybe not, actually. It might be good to be able to bait Thunder Waves. We'll do... Does my Donphan benefit from Soft Sand? It hits the range on Minun anyway. It's probably a case of just like Oran burying it then. Alright. This fight is awkward as fuck. Okay, we're going to target down the Minun because it has Reflect and Rain Dance, which are both really annoying. We're baiting Thunderbolt / Thunder down the Gyarados. So we're going to go into Lantern. I just don't want to see Reflect, but I think it sees Kill onto Gyarados, so it shouldn't. There you go. Nice. They both know about Volt Absorb on the Lantern now as well. We are Battle Armor, so we can pretty safely just Mudshot the Plusle. And this is, if anything... Who is this? Who's out? Volbeat is out. This is Giga Drain or Signal Beam into Lantern. Kind of random. And it's Donphan, this is potentially Giga Drain. Into Lantern, and then Seismic Toss. Well, kind of random move into the Lantern from the Plusle. So we're gonna Mudshot the Plusle and let's go Gara. Seismic Toss, unfortunate. Into Gara? No, into Donphan. Oh, and Confuse Ray. Oh, it's into Donphan as well, isn't it? Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, you huge piece of shit. Okay. Yeah, this is how this fight can go super off the fucking rails. Okay, we're gonna go Spinder and Lantern. I need to get rid of this Plusle so that I can start, like, pivoting more safely. Okay, Thunder Wave with Cherry, but still annoying. Let's double down the Plusle with Fake Out Bubble Beam. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Holy shit. And it Confuse Ray's the correct target, because of course it fucking does. Hit through, please. Oh my god, this game. Hyper Voice, and this is, what, Giga Drain plus Seismic Toss into this slot. We can go Fearow. I could Thunder Wave. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. We should kill the Plusle here. And also chip the Volbeat. This is an okay position. I think this is probably Dunsparce. Yeah. That's fine. We just Hyper Voice again. Do I have to switch Fearow out? No, I'm pretty safe. Hyper Voice and Aerial Ace. I think Aerial Ace will kill the Volbeat from here. It's a decent range. Nice, and now this brings out the Illumise mid-turn, so I can get the Hyper Voice down on it as well. This is Rock Slide or Glare from the Dunsparce. It's probably Glare. Nice defense drop. Nice defense drop. What a broken move. We still have our Cherry, I believe. Dude, this Spinder is so good. How's my XP on it, actually? I should be okay. Just have 2 more mons to give out XP. Yeah, I shouldn't overlevel. Let's Hyper Voice, and we can probably stay. We can just stay in again. so fucking good. Nice. One more to go. Yeah, that was a spread damage. Yeah, that was exactly what that was. That was Illumise going down and then getting full powered hyper voice. And it's even more impactful because in Gen 3 has really fucked up spread damage calculations, where for moves that hit everything on the field, that's like Earthquake in magnitude and Explosion, there's no spread damage reduction at all. So it's 100% damage on every single slot, right? But with moves that hit just both adjacent foes, so in Gen 3 that's Surf, Muddy Water, Hyper Voice in this instance, right? Heat Wave as well, then it's 50% damage on each opponent. So yeah, you get enormous spread damage reduction. It's so shit. It makes Surf and shit such a terrible move when Earthquake is a completely broken move. Yeah, it's really annoying. So it got twice as strong when the Illumise died, basically. Alright, last fight. So we can just snipe the Coughing with Zartu. Should bait Porygon for what? Probably Thunderwave. We can just go Hitmonlee consistently. Yep. Just pre-sleep it. Kill with Brick Break. This gives you Kadabra, which is fine for Psybeam. The problem with Crawdaunt is I'm actually just dead to Thunder Punch and I'm slower. That's not ideal. Does Spinder kill with Fake Out? No. That was a bit optimistic. This Kadabra is actually a little awkward. Lantern? Yeah, even Lantern's not great. Yeah, Lantern plus like Crawdaunt should do it. Assuming you kill it with Lantern, this gives you Electrode, which isn't ideal. Although like Donphan kind of just beats this no matter what, right? And then the Magneton, who ideally you beat with Donphan as well. It'd be nice if we could bait like a Thunder Wave so that I can get Hitmonlee in. Can I maybe do the Porygon with a different Pokemon? Like, what about Chicken? Takes a lot of damage, actually. Breloom? No, never. Maybe... Oh, no, I don't have any XP left on Spinder, do I? Kind of does need to be that. How does my Seeking... Can my Seeking kill the Magneton? It can, but I'm slower. Cringe. It's probably Breloom, right? And chip it somehow. Well, Donphan as well, right? Like, Donphan is almost certainly got enough HP to deal with this, so I'm over worrying. Alright. This Kadabra does have Thunder Wave. Alright, let's go in. Last one. Psychic kills. This is Porygon. Go Hitmonlee. Just wake up and kill. This is Kadabra for... This could be Thunder Wave, right? Unless it seek kill. It doesn't seek kill. We're also slower, so this is probably just Psybeam. Just going to Crawdon. Yep. What do we go for with Lantern? I guess Bubble Beam. Okay, yeah, this is really consistent. Maybe not then. What the heck? Oh, I didn't let it confirm Thunderbolt. That was really stupid. Might be. Okay. I made a fatal error there, but I didn't get punished. So I didn't let it confirm Thunderbolt. It didn't let it use Thunderbolt into my Lantern to confirm VA. So it didn't know it was VA, and so it could have Thunderbolted on my switch to Crawdon. That was really stupid. Okay, that's fine. We have Ice Shard. And again, we just kill. And we didn't overlevel. Nice. Yeah, no, that was really stupid. I can't afford to do that on Wattson. But then again, we're at Wattson. So, water under the bridge. Let's actually get everyone who's not at 29 leveled up, so I've got them at the right level in the calc. Sludge Bomb, nice. Drill Run, nice. Probably for Stomp. Safeguard, I don't imagine you want that. AP. Yeah, we'll take AP at this point. That eyes, yeah, over me, don't be shy, take control of me. Carvanha, Love Disc, and that's it. We get Surf, nice. So we need to take Silk Scarf off if something has it. I don't think it does though. Nice, okay. Let's get everyone exported and then let's prep this fight. We have so much resources for this fight that like we've got everything under the sun that we need to win this fight. So let's not fuck it up, shall we? So the general idea is Lantern plus Gyarados plus Dugong as pivots should basically deal with the Raichu, Electabuzz, Manectric in the back. We unfortunately have a pretty low damage output Lantern. But it should... It 4 KOs the Manectric and has a really good range to 4 KO the Electabuzz. Raichu is a less good range. We just need to work out how to get through the first 3 mons with this box, basically. And we have a bunch of good resources, so we can do this. A tutorial for Libera... You mean the rally or just the jump? Because the jump is just send it and pray. There's not really a tutorial to be done. The rally is a bit weird. I do find that just in general, the rally blocks, like reactor rally, like can feel quite inconsistent when you go from like the penalty onto the dirt. It feels a bit inconsistent, but skill issue. Including the plastic, because the plastic is hard. The plastic is really tricky. I assume Marsley gets it well, so better than I ever did, so. Plastic is indeed hard, yep. I assume Breloom beats this Jolteon. Yeah, you have to set up in the correct position so that you can dive down and speed slide get good speed slides on the way down. It's just quite hard to judge because it's a downhill plastic, you know. So yeah, this Breloom, like, it should 1v1 the Jolteon pretty consistently. Classic. When someone else does it, it works, and when someone else do it, I die moment. Yeah. So I just have to trust that Breloom beats the Jolteon. It'll then bait me my Lantern for Ice Beam. Bait me the Lantern for Ice Beam. How do I beat the Lantern? This is probably the biggest problem for my box, because I think the Ampharos should just be Donphan, right? Mudshot is a 98% chance to a KO. I can just come in on a Thunderbolt and just double Mudshot. Soft Sand will make it guaranteed. So what the fuck am I doing on this Lantern? If I kill the Lantern with Donphan, which I probably can't, right? Because it's too fast. I would need a speed drop on it somehow. If I kill the Lantern... Sorry, how the fuck am I killing this Lantern? How does Hitmonlee do? Pretty well. What's a Lantern moveset? What, the Lantern? It's Ice Beam, Surf, Thunderbolt, T-Wave. What do you mean my Lantern? Because my Lantern's a hell of a lot worse. Yeah. T-Bolt, Surf, Ice Beam. It makes it, like, that moveset makes it really annoying because it's got coverage for everything. Yeah. Surf, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, T-Wave. I mean, here's the link to the calc if you ever want to look at any of the trainers. It's got every single trainer preloaded. You just need to know one Pokemon on the team, and then you can get the whole team. Maybe it is just Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee can't be Thunder Waved, which is why I'm interested in it. I'm faster, I've got decent special bulk, although I'm minus Spadef, but what are you gonna do? If I can... The Spinder... Yeah, Spinder I was thinking as well. It does similar to... Yeah, it does really similar to Hitmonlee. What you can sort of do, right, is if you pre-sleep, wake up, fake out, and then hyper voice, and it's probably thunder waving. So if you can come in on a thunder wave, which you can guaranteed do, by the way, and I'll tell you how in a bit, then yeah, you've probably got it. Because then it will probably thunder wave turn 1. You just, as you hyper voice for the first time, you cherry berry it off, and then you're not even dead to crit, and you can just kill. Yeah, it's probably Spinder. Who does Spinder bait? Breloom baits Lantern. If you then kill with Spinder, you get Ampharos, which is good. Thunderbolt, highest damaging move. Could be Thunderwave. This just gets you guaranteed. You can just go hard into Donphan and just kill this at this point. And then Donphan is giving you Raichu for almost certainly Surf. If it high rolls HP Grass, maybe not. Could be Body Slam. But you just go Garrett at that point and you just start your Lantern pivots. And then we have like Breloom as backup. Breloom can be backup for the Raichu. In fact, Breloom probably just straight up beats the Raichu. Yeah, Breloom should just beat the Raichu. Honestly, this team is this box is cracked for this Wattson fight. I shouldn't be losing this. If I need extra help on the... I don't really have... Yeah, I'll have to do at least both the Electabuzz and the Manectric with Lantern, Dugong, Gyarados, but that should be doable. Yeah. So the way you guarantee Thunder Wave is if you go to Lantern. So you can guarantee Thunder Wave from the Lantern, right? If you go into it on a Thunderbolt, right? With your Lantern. So then basically it sees its highest damaging move as being discouraged. And so therefore basically every single status move has a higher AI score than the non-highest damaging moves, which means Thunder Wave is guaranteed onto your Lantern. Pretty much. Let me double check. Let me just confirm this. Note that since Thunderbolt is the highest damaging move on your Lantern, if you have one, you can come in on Thunderbolt and then Wattson's Lantern will see all of its attacking moves at -1 or below. This means that Thunder Wave, which ought to be at +0, becomes guaranteed. That's the idea. Where's the AI? One sec. I haven't got this document open at the moment. There you go. Okay. Thunder Wave. This is only true if the Lantern is at 100%, is if above 70%. Interesting. If it's below 70% HP, then it can be -1. Which I should be. I should leave it 100%, right? Yeah. So the idea is we get Ice Beam, we go to Dugong on the Ice Beam. Dugong baits Thunderbolt, go Lantern, and then it's forced Thunderwave, we go Spinder. We then wake up, fake out, then double Hyper Voice, maybe triple Hyper Voice if we miss the range. Nice. I mean, if we hit the range with Spinder, then we'll come out of it with full HP even. I think this is super, super, super winnable. Like, super, super winnable. This is like as free as Wattson should ever get. I've got every single great mon for this fight. I really shouldn't be losing this. I need Soft Sand on Donphan just to shore up the range. I need Cherry on you. And then Oran on you two. And then sleep like everything. And edge everything as well. Yep. So put them in order of when they're going to appear, which is this. Yeah, so it's the EK has no future evolutions or anything. Nothing. There are some mons that get like their stats buffed to be what the future evolution is, but not that many. Like Dusclops gets buffed in a similar way. Some others do as well, but not very many. Sneasel, I think, gets a few buffs, if I remember right. No, it doesn't actually. Not that many then. Pylo only gets a little bit of buffs, not much at all. Yeah, it's mostly just like straight up vanilla Gen 3. But I mean, it's kind of like the philosophy behind the Kaizo games is to maintain original mechanics, right? As much as possible. So like, don't expect anything like that in Platinum Kaizo either. It'll be all just first Gen 4 mons, it'll be just Gen 4 abilities, it'll be all Gen 4 AI, Gen 4 like move mechanics and everything. They've even alluded to shit like Acid Rain being like a legit part of the game. Which is just a Gen 4 bug, straight up. Okay, this is like as free as they get. So if I fuck this up, this is entirely on me. Alright, let's do it. Okay. So we're leading pre-slept so that it can't Thunderwave on turn 1 or do any bullshit, or like Thunderbolt power turn 1 immediately. We're going to Sludge Bomb it. This will do about 45 to 50%, something like that. Thunderbolt does about 30% to us. Instant crit, very cool. We are going to have to Synthesis here. Just don't crit. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Nice. Okay. Because this is at below 70% HP, it now can't Thunderwave. This is the idea. Okay, there's our Cherry Berry gone. We want to stay as healthy as possible. Unfortunately, we're now risking paras from Thunderbolts. Nice. Okay, now we're going to kill it with Giga Drain into Mach Punch. Oh, for fuck off. We have to... We'll be risking a crit if we don't try and take this kill now. We've got to take it now. Double crit from Jolteon is just... Yep. Starts off the way it means to continue. So, this is guaranteed Ice Beam. It doesn't really matter what HP we're at. We're always pretty much just going to get Ice Beam. We're faster as well, so it's not going to Thunder Wave. Although Thunder Wave would be technically more optimal. We're going to Dugong. We're not Thick Fat, so Ice Beam unfortunately will do a bit more damage. And we're also minus Spadef. But yeah, you can see it still doesn't matter. This is now Thunderbolt. Okay, now this was the idea. This is above 70% HP, and it knows about Volt Absorb, which means all of its moves are at -1 or below, but Thunder Wave is at 0 AI score. So this should be guaranteed Thunder Wave. Nice. We wake up and Fake Out. And now Fake Out, Hyper Voice is like not a very good roll, but it can kill. This should be Thunder Waving us again now. Not guaranteed, but likely. Nice. That was a high roll from Hyper Voice, so we've got a pretty good shot of killing this now. Hyper Voice min roll is 44%. Yeah, this is a very good chance to kill. We'll have full HP now if we do. Lovely. And no power as well. This is Adamant Spinder for you. And Superpower. Holy. Okay, this is Thunderbolt or Thunder Wave always, so we just go hard Don Fan. Okay, we are slower. This is guaranteed HP Grass. We are Battle Armor, so we're never dead. This does 74 to 87%, and we two-shot with Mud Shot. We want to see a low roll if possible. That doesn't look like a low roll. That was 76 HP, which is a mid roll, mid to high roll. We're now faster and we can kill. This is random move HP Grass Fire Punch, so we shouldn't try and get fancy and switch. Let's just take the kill. Okay, this is Raichu. Are we in range of Body Slam? And if so, how many rolls? There are... We are at 19 HP. Body Slam does... Body Slam does maximum 19. There's one roll of Body Slam that kills. So this is nearly always Surf. I want to get a couple of Intimidates down on this thing. Then maybe we can try and beat it with Breloom. Breloom probably just can't beat this, actually. Even with Intimidates. If I come in on... My calc is bugging out right now, 1 second. Breloom on Raichu. If I get some Intimidates down and come in on Surf, I can take a Surf into a Thunderbolt if assuming neither crit. I can also try and use Spinder for this. It doesn't have static, so I don't need to worry about that. How well does Spinder do into this? Where the fuck even is my Spinder in my calc? There it is. Spinder does okay. Actually, Hyper Voice does a fuckload. My god, Hyper Voice does a lot of damage. Dude, my calc is super fucking bugging out right now. It keeps showing me the wrong calcs. But supposedly, yeah, Hyper Voice is a shit ton. We kill with Fake Out into Hyper Voice. This is now Thunderbolt, so we definitely just go Lantern, right? Lantern should bait Thunderwave. Because this is the same situation as with Wattson's Lantern. Yep. I can bait. If I go Donphan now, I can get a guaranteed Surf if I want to. I'll be risking crit on Spinder if I do that. Or I'm risking double crit on Breloom if I try and do it that way. I'm just trying to keep Lantern HP as high as possible. So I'm just thinking. This is currently Thunderbolt, right? I'm gonna get one more Intimidate down. Wait, I just did the wrong play. Whoops. I guess we're getting another Intimidate down. Is there a PP stall angle? What would run out of PP first? Thunderbolt has 24. Thunderwave has 16, right? 16. Would run out of Thunderwaves? Probably not. I don't really see the benefit to doing it. How do I even get Body Slam in this position? And now I don't think I can get Body Slam. I'm gonna risk my Breloom. to double crit. I'm actually not dead to the incoming surf killing. So if this surf crits, I can pivot out and back out again. So it's only one crit I need to dodge. Okay, there's the crit. Yep. So I have to go now. Unfortunate. But I mean, is what it is. Unfortunately, there is one surf roll that kills. Other than that, this is guaranteed Thunderbolt. So we have to go Lantern. Damn, Breloom just got crit to fucking hell and back in this fight. I think we now try and get Spinder value. So this is now Thunderbolt again. This is now Surf. We'll try and do Spinder value now. It's the same situation as with Breloom. We don't care. If this Surf crits, we can back out. If it doesn't, we're now risking a crit. Thunderbolt. Come on, Spinder. Nice. This should kill. It's the level up on Gyarados. Lantern has got a level up as well. Dugong, I don't think doesn't. Dugong does have a level up, doesn't it? Bloom and who else have I got in this box? Oh, Donphan. Okay, so we're through the Raichu. This is 2 mons left. It's just Electabuzz and Manectric. We can just try to beat this with Lantern, basically. What is this going for? We have 30 HP. We are outside of Psychic range. This is guaranteed Thunderbolt all day. Psychic max roll is 29. Always Thunderbolt means always go Lantern. This can get a little bit messy because Electabuzz can click super random moves. Fire Punch and Ice Punch is preferable because it does less damage, but also they can burn or freeze, which is really problematic. Psychic is less preferred because it does a shit ton more damage, but also doesn't have that volatility involved. So yeah, Ice Punch, this is the problem. Crit is a little annoying too. So the idea now is we have like huge HP pools on both Dugong and Lantern that we can use. Dugong and Gyarados that we can use to constantly fill up Lantern HP pool. Fire Punch is best case, but unfortunately... Oh, another burn, bro? Another crit, sorry? What the fuck? Okay, Psychic, unfortunate. This might do a lot of damage. Okay, we're actually just straight up... Are we dead to Psychic now? Now that we got this for Death Drop? No, we're not. This is still just Thunderbolt. Please stop critting me. Thank you. Cool, we can just stay in and take this kill now. Unfortunate. At least no Spadef drop. So this is really important to remember. The bug here is that Manectric's Intimidate will mean that the AI will forget about my Volt Absorb. It now no longer knows that I have Volt Absorb. So this can now Thunderbolt again, which means we can't really pivot to Dugong or Gyarados until we get this thing to confirm VA, which is giga awkward, because this thing is now just 50% clicking Thunderbolt and 50% not clicking Thunderbolt. We need to see it click Thunderbolt as soon as possible. Thunderwave is fine, we still have our Cherry Berry. Bubble Beam should put it in range that it no longer wants to click Thunderwave, i.e. below 70% HP. We have a 4-hit KO here, maybe 3-hit KO, because that was a super high roll. Nice, Thunderbolt, GG. That's surely, that's game. Deathless still, baby! Woo! Oh, that feels good. There we fucking go. All we needed was a VA Lantern. It took you 8 fucking attempts, buddy. But you're in the bag, you're in the pocket. And we're off to Flannery with 0 fucking answers for Flannery, I have to say. Flannery is a little bit mudded. We have a good Tentacle, we have a good Blaziken. There's maybe stuff we can do. And a cracked Spinder, I guess, yeah. Jesus Christ. What else do we have for Flannery? We have Gyarados, we have... Yeah, we have Chicken, Tenta. Seeking is pretty bringable and sackable. Like a BA Donphan, I think, can do something. Although we're minus Spadef, so we'll probably just get one shot by everything's Solar Beams, right? Is that just straight up true? This thing's Overheat just kills. Brilliant. You're dead. You're dead to him. You're dead to him. Yeah, Donphan just is dead to everything, so does not like it. Oh, we have a Blastoise. We'll need to pick up stuff like a Camerupt or a Torkoal to really help out. I don't think Mag does that much. Unfortunately, most things have coverage for it. Like Solar Beam is a problem for it. And it doesn't have the damage output, really. Charizard has EQ. Blaziken has Sky Uppercut. Typhlosion has EQ. Your best case is to do stuff on the Arcanine, really. But even then, it's a bit monker. He's a good pivot, though. He can do pivot stuff. Yeah. Problem for future moles. Flannery is always just a bit of a box check, so what are we gonna do? Alright. Yeah, let's get there first. I mean, we have all the tools to get there, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah. It's just about focusing and not making mistakes, really. But yeah. I need to get going. Good fucking stream. Pass Wattson. That's all it means. That is all it takes to be a good stream. Alright. Appreciate you guys being here. I will let you know whether I'm going to stream tomorrow. There's a decent chance that I will. It depends how addicted to coming back I am. We'll see. But yeah. Alright. Peace out, guys. Lots of love. Have a good night. See